The underwater panther, known as Mishipeshu. It's a big deal in Native American folklore, especially among the Ojibwe and other tribes around the Great Lakes, including the Chicago area. Mishipeshu, the Great Lynx, is described as a dragon-like animal that looks like a big cat with horns, which show its power. This mythical creature is said to live in lakes and rivers. It's usually shown as a mix between a large cat like a cougar and a dragon. It has scales, horns, and a real long tail, sometimes spikes all the way down its back. Its webbed paws help it swim fast, and its back and tail are covered with these scales. Even though it's part amphibian, it's always described as a panther. This look highlights its role as a guardian of the water, but a causer of destruction. For the Ojibwe and other tribes, Mishipeshu is very important in the spiritual realm. It's seen as a protector of water and its creatures, symbolizing both creation and destruction. It's believed to control water, causing waves, rapids, whirlpools, and even breaking ice in the winter, which could lead to many deaths. It's feared for these powers, but also respected for its role in nature. Other tribes like the Menominee, Algonquin, and Cree have similar legends, sometimes with different details. There's many historical mentions of Mishipeshu, and they can be found in the writings of early explorers and missionaries. For example, French Jesuit missionaries in the 17th century noted the belief in a powerful water spirit among the indigenous people of the Great Lakes. These records show how important Mishipeshu was, and how in the cultural and spiritual lives of these communities they held this creature in such high regard. In the Chicago area and the broader Great Lakes region, many stories and places are connected to Mishipeshu. One notable spot is Mishipeshu Island. It's also known as Isle Royale. It's in Lake Superior. It's considered a sacred place where the creature lives. Tribes perform ceremonies and make many offerings here to ensure safe travels across the waters and avoid its wrath. The legend also helped explain the natural phenomena like strong currents, sudden storms, and specific lake colorations, believed to be the work of Mishipeshu. Artifacts and carvings of Mishipeshu have been found in various places around the Great Lakes. These include petroglyphs, rock carvings, that show the creature's distinctive features, like the scales or the spiky back. These artifacts provide valuable insights into the historical and cultural context of Mishipeshu in the tribes. You'll also find this creature appearing in various forms of Native American art. Let that be rock carvings, traditional crafts, contemporary artworks. All these depictions show how the creature's importance in the tribe's cultural and spiritual lives exists. It's sometimes said that Mishipeshu's horns and scales are made of pure copper. And many indigenous populations in the Great Lakes see these aquatic monsters as guardians of copper. In one particular story, a youth broke part of Mishipeshu's tail, and that was copper. They kept it for luck in hunting and fishing. And although Mishipeshu and other underwater beings are generally considered quite harmful, they were also essential to the tribes because they provided protection and medicine. The horned snakes and the underwater lynx were particularly dangerous, but also ensured successful hunts and plenty of food. These beings could be called upon for a good fish catch, and they were especially valuable for certain healings, with medicine bundles often made of snakeskin. The most important enemy of Mishipeshu and other underworld reptiles was the thunderbird. It was an amazing, powerful figure in Native American mythology. The thunderbirds also faced destruction in the myth, where Nanabozo caused a catastrophic flood that reshaped the entire world. The legend of Mishipeshu, the underwater panther of Chicago, It's a significant part of the Native American folklore in the Chicago area and all of the Great Lakes. It represents power, mystery, respect for nature, reflection towards the deep connection between tribes, humanity, and the environment. These are Interesting Things with JC.